Hi guys, so welcome once again to my channel. If today is your first time, you are welcome. Hit on the subscribe button to subscribe to this channel, like this video and share with others. In today's video we are going to learn how to make beaded love shape. Okay, beaded love shape bag. So let's begin, but before then I have the bigger size of this design on my channel already. I'll be leaving the link in my description box. You can check that one also out. So let's begin with this video. So these are the materials that I'll be using to make this beautiful bag. So also get the same thing and let's start. So to begin, you have to take 4 beads and put them on one thread. Then you cross with the 4th one. Okay, so just watch me as I'm doing it and you also get the same thing. So you cross with the 4th one, then you pull it down. So after pulling it down, this is what you are going to get. You get this. And to continue, we are going to pick 3 beads, put 1 bead on each thread and cross with the 3rd one. So just continue watching me. So this is how we are going to continue working with it. So the length of this design is 12. Okay, so you weave up to 11, then you turn on the 12th one, just as I'm doing. You also do the same thing. So guys, this is 11. We are going to turn on the 12th one. So if you want to turn, you have to take one of the thread, put the 3 beads on it and cross to the 3rd one. So as we have turned, we are going to just weave alongside the first chain we have made. So just as I'm doing, you put it in the next bead, then you take the other thread and put 2 beads on it and cross to the 2nd one. So at this moment the thread is almost finished, so I'll just pass it to several beads and bring the two edges together and tie it. Then I'll take another thread to continue the work. So just continue watching me and I hope you get it. Guys, please forgive me, some of the parts are not showing. I don't know, I always film with my phone, so at times I don't know what is going on the phone, so just pardon me. So this is how I fix in another thread, or when the first thread is finished, this is how I put in another thread to continue working. So guys, continue weaving until you get 12 by 5, just as I've also gotten, until you get 12 by 5. So after you get a 12 by 5, then we will begin with the shaping. So after we've gotten our 12 by 5, we are going to start with the shaping. Okay, we are just going to reduce each side by 1. So just continue watching me and I hope you get it. So guys, we are going to start from the second bead, not the first one. And as at now, the thread is on the first bead. So what I'm doing now is that I'm passing it to get to the second bead so that I can start weaving from there. At times when your thread is finished, you can just cut it off and pick a new thread and insert it into the second bead and continue weaving. But my thread is long, so that is what I'm doing now. I'll just pass it through several beads to get to where I want to start weaving from. So now that the thread has gotten to where I want to start weaving from, I'll start weaving from the second one as I said and weave all the way down to the last bead. So just continue watching me. So after we have weaved to the last bead, I'm just going to pass the thread through several beads and tie it, because the thread is almost finished and I can't continue working with it. So after I tied it, I'll be taking a new thread and continue working. So now we are going to move to the second part and do the same thing we have done at the first part at the second side also. So since the thread is finished, I take a new thread and insert it into the second bead. So I'll be weaving all the way down to the last bead. So before you start, as we all know, we are going to start with 3 beads and cross with the third one. Then afterwards, we are going to use 2 beads to weave all the way to the last bead. So continue watching me. So guys, after we are done, we have gotten our first shape. So now we are going to weave from where the thread is up to 7, or you count 4 from where the shape ends to the middle, making 4. You count 4 from there to the middle, making 4. So you start from the end of the of what you have weaved to the middle side, making 7 steps or 7 things that you have weaved. Okay, I don't know if you have gotten what I explained, but if you didn't get it from the explanation, just continue watching me and you get it. So we are just going to weave an end at where my hand is pointing at. So after you weaved and you count, it's supposed to be 7 based on the size that we are using here. So when you end here where I'm showing you, you are going to get 7 steps that you have weaved. So after you've gotten to where I showed that you should weave up to, you continue to weave back to the end of it. So we are going to do that 4 times. So after you gotten that part, then we are going to do the next step. So continue watching. So as I've said that you should weave it back and forth 4 times. This is the 4th one that I'm completing. So after the 4th one you have complete, we are going to shape that side also. Okay, we are going to shape that side also. So just continue watching me, watch carefully and you get it. So guys, what we have done at the other 2 sides first before we have come to weave here, we are going to do the same thing on this one. So we are going to start from the 2nd bead on this one and end on the last but 1 bead. So just watch me carefully what I'm doing and you also get it. So guys, this is it, we have done it just as it is. We have done it. So what we are going to do is that we are going to weave all around it and just leave the space where we'll pass our hand through or put something to it. So that is what we are going to do now. So just continue watching me. So guys, as you can see, we are done with the first part, and this is the opening where we'll pass our hand through. So we are going to go over again 2 times. So that is it. I'm just coming to start and weave all the way back to where the white last bead is. So guys, as you can see, we are done with the first one. Okay, so this is one side of it, so you have to do 2. You use the same process to do the second one, then you put the 2 together. Okay, you just put it together and join it from one end to the other end, just as I'm showing. So that is what we are going to do now. So we are just going to continue the same way we have been joining it from the beginning to this point. Then after that, we'll continue with the handle. So just continue watching me carefully, because this thread is almost finished. I will just end it on this thread after I finish joining the 2 sides together, and I'll take another thread to do the handle. So continue watching me carefully. So guys, the size of the handle is 30. You weave a chain of 30. So if you can't see well, what I'm doing is that I open the thread, the mouth of the thread, and I put one bead on each of the thread, and I cross with the third one. That is the same process I repeat from the beginning to where I've gotten to now. So I'll just do it up to 29. Then the 30th one, I'll be using it to join it to the other side of the bag. So that is what I'm doing. So continue watching. So after the 29th one, you pick 2 beads and put one each on the 2 thread and use it to cross the middle bead on the bag. Okay, the middle bead on the bag. So that is what I'm doing now. So after crossing it with the middle bead, you just try to bring the 2 threads together and tie it, and tie the excess thread and cut it off. So that is what I'm doing now. So guys, after tying and cutting off the excess thread, we are done with the body of the bag. Okay, so we are going to start with the cover. So that is what I'm doing. Just watch me closely and you also be able to do the same thing. So guys, we are finally done. We are done with making the bag and everything about it. So this is our final look of the cutie bag. I hope you'll be able to make the same thing. Please, if you enjoyed this video, give it a huge thumbs up, share with friends, subscribe to this channel for more creative stuffs. I love you all for the support and everything you have been doing for me. Thank you all so much for watching this video once again. Please, when you make it, you can send me a picture of it on Instagram so that we can get interacted from there. Hope to see you in my next video. Bye.